It's not your mother's ultrasound. Today's technology delivers on screen a 3D scan of the unborn that clearly shows the emerging physical details of the person to be. But a Wall Street Journal investigation has found that doctors are increasingly performing multiple ultrasounds on pregnant women, possibly without sound medical reasons. Fetal ultrasound in humans has never been shown to cause harm, but some medical experts say the public ought to be told. The long-term effects of fetal ultrasound aren't known. Ultrasound hardware uses sound waves, which bounce off the fetus and back to the wand to gather sonic data that a computer then processes in real time, producing an on-screen image. Older systems worked the same way. A major difference, however, is the amount of energy that's used in today's equipment, which gets converted into sound waves. A large percentage of the estimated 16 million fetal scans performed in the US each year may be being done out of curiosity, not medical necessity. OBGYN organizations recommend just 2 fetal ultrasounds per low-risk pregnancy unless there's a complication. About 80% of all pregnancies are low risk. Yet, according to insurance data, the average pregnant woman in America receives 4 to 5 ultrasounds. It's not uncommon for some women to get the procedure a dozen times or more. And it's not known how safe the procedure is for the unborn child. Medical providers commonly assure pregnant women that ultrasound is harmless. That was proven true of the older technology, but since the FDA raised nearly 8-fold the allowable output of fetal ultrasound scans in 1992, from 94 to 720 milliwatts per centimeter squared, a measure of acoustic intensity, there have been no major epidemiological studies to determine whether exposure to these far higher doses might be hazardous to children over time. What's known is that heat is created when sound waves enter the body, and that ultrasound isn't necessarily benign. That's why acoustic energy is also being used in a cosmetic technique to destroy fat cells during some liposuction procedures. Researchers warn heat can cause harm to a fetus. That's why pregnant women have long been advised to avoid hot tubs and saunas. Recent studies have shown that exposure to ultrasound in utero can cause neurological disorders and antisocial behavior in mice and learning and memory deficits in chicks. Says one ultrasound scientist, the public needs to be made aware that if you're pregnant, you don't drink alcohol, you don't smoke, and you don't need to have an ultrasound at every doctor's visit.